Live.
Hello, hello.
Hello. No one up here yet.
I see.
Because we were late and I did. But I forgot. But, we'll see. But Molly, she's from Canada.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's beautiful that you're reaching people not just in the
I'm
US
an
but
international. I got next.
international. How are you
Um,
guys doing today? How's everyone?
I'm good. Missy was talking about the retreat. And she said she could do the retreat anytime in June except the 9th.
June?
And we already in third day of May, so we gotta really,
Get ourselves together and come out with a plan and everything.
yeah.
Yes.
So what's popping, baby? We got one in the house. I don't know who it is, but we got one watching us.
I can see the comments today, so
There's
could you
no
guys please?
comment. It's just one.
They getting in there, ma. Give them some time. Give them some time.
I'm an Aries. I'm impatient. What's up, Coco? She's still driving. That's my friend.
That's your friend.
Hi, Chatterboo Nation. What's popping, baby? We do apologize for being late, but I'm teaching a meditation class. It started May 1st all the way to May 10th. So that's why today is late. Um, that's why. But as you know, I am Black Cubana.
I am the divine legacy.
Yes,
How
you
y'all
are.
doing?
Hi, everyone. I am initiated by spirits. How are
She's
you?
Divine Legacy is Easy E today. So we're gonna talk about. We had some requests. Some people wanted to know about the needle natal chart and the different houses and stuff like that. And another person wanted to know about the psychic abilities. You know, um, hello, Cindy. Hello, Shauna. So I'm gonna give my little tidbit. All three of us gonna give our little tidbit about the natal chart. The natal chart is really, really deep, but it tells you about your risings, about your house. A lot of houses affect your money, your family, your career, your health, and things like that. So Pluto is over rebirth, okay? And it's in Aquarius, by the way, but it's ruled by Scorpio. So when Pluto's in retrograde, it means negativity. So if you have Pluto in Sagittarius in your fifth house is over family, fun, career, which means it can be lots of arguments and it can bring in like deep rooted stuff. So it depends on where it's at. Mercury is over communication. Mercury goes back May 12th, so it will not be in retrograde no more. It is in Taurus. Okay, Mercury is over communication. So if you have Mercury and you have it in like your money house, which means money's going to come in slow. It's a standstill. Communication, your electronics messing up. So when you do your natal chart, it goes deeper. Also, when you have a natal chart, the month you was born, for example, if you was born in January, that month of January is ruled by an archangel. So you have that archangel that rules over January. You also, January is a winter month. So winter month is December, January, February. You have an archangel that rules over the winter month. So that's two. Say you was born on a Sunday. You are assigned an archangel that's on the Sunday. Each of those angels have an hour. Some of them can be 3 a.m., 10 p.m., 8 p.m. They all have that. You have an angel that's over Capricorns. So you are always assigned a guardian angel. So you always have an angel that's helping you in areas of your life. Also, you have the dark side of the zodiac, which you have Goetias. Goetias is fallen angels. You heard of King Solomon. He got his wisdom from Goatius, demons, 72 greater and lesser keys of Solomon. They also is governing over you, and they also have a thing where it goes into your zodiac sign. Anybody else want to comment?
I noticed with the neonatal chart that if y'all don't have certain houses, it's because you already accomplished that last lifetime or a lifetime ago. So when doing your natal chart, and you wondering, if I'm not mistaken, it's 12 houses. And if you notice that you don't have some of them houses, and it's because you have already accomplished what's in that house.
Absolutely. I'm also gonna. So when you are looking at your natal chart, don't just focus on your sun sign and your rising and your moon sign. It goes way deeper than that. It's way deeper, and a lot of people will behave or act or be more into their moon sign or their rising sign rather than their sun sign. Tongue twister. But it's don't focus too much on those. You have to go deeper enough. There's the north node, there's the south node. It's just a blueprint to understand you. It's not who you are. So don't just because it says, oh, Pisces is for example, Pisces are emotionally this and that. No, because you're gonna find the Pisces that will act more into their rising sign rather than be emotional. They're gonna be just talkative and very blunt kind of person. So you are not your sign. You have to go deeper than that to understand who you are.
And also, there's like an Aries. A March Aries has a different temperament than an April Aries. And some Aries that's close to the Taurus cups might relate more and act more like a Taurus than an Aries. Okay. So also there's certain foods that you're supposed to eat that I just learned that goes with your zodiac sign, certain metals. Okay, that's why certain people can't wear. You're allergic to a certain metal. It's because you're not supposed to. Things like that. That makes sense to y'all.
And when talking about your natal chart, it's crucial to pinpoint everything to the exact that you know your time of birth. You That's the most important thing when you going into your natal chart is to know your time of birth. That time of birth would lead out to everything about yourself. Um so if you know your time of birth, you can kind of like, do your natal chart and read up on it. Because I know every time I read up on mine, I'm like, damn, that's so me. But it also tell a story of why you reacted in a certain situation that you ain't realize why you acted like that, but that natal chart will sit there and tell you. I mean, that natal chart is a blueprint of your past, future, and present. Well, that's the same thing as future. It's but it's a map. It's a map when you
And
get
it
deep
goes
into it.
so deep.
Yes.
You constantly learn new things all the time. You be like, wow, I didn't know that. Because there is a light zodiac and a dark zodiac. Like I said, because of the time you was born, you was assigned archangels and also demons that are assigned to you. And if you don't know the time that you was born, my mom and my dad is deceased, so I didn't ask. I asked my ancestors, wake me up. And I was like, that was stupid because what if I was born at night? But I remember my mother said I was born on a Sunday in the morning. So I asked my ascended ancestors, wake me up. They woke me up exactly 6:30 in the morning. So I said, is this the time? I did confirmation with the pendulum. They said yes. So you got to know your time because it's the way the planets are aligned. A planets could have been in retrograde when you was born. So that's why you have an effect. Pluto could have been next to Neptune. And it's like it's all aligned. Everyone also have their own star. I am connected to the Orion belt. Okay. I am connected to the Merkaba star. All of y'all are connected to a star. So every time something happens, it does affect you. It really does. That's why you do astrology and astronomy because it really does affect you. Like if they say, "Oh, I'm having an off day," and then you look at your chart, oh, that's why. It really does. People say, "I don't believe in that." People don't believe in God, but it does exist.
It does. Also, um, I don't know how a lot of people advise statistic records, where you go get your birth certificate from. But I know in the state that I live in, order I had to go there and ask for the long version of my birth certificate. And the long version of my birth certificate tell me my time of birth. So maybe that's something y'all might can do, or call and see, do y'all states do that, where you'll ask for the long version because, or just tell them you wanted to see what's your time of birth on your birth certificate, which it should be.
It should be.
Yeah, it should be.
Because there's a time when you was born and then on there when you die, there's a time of sunset.
Yeah.
So it should.
So,
and if you don't know your weekday, you can just put in your name, your birth date and the year, and it'll tell you what date you was born.
I have a not question, but it's crazy that how society just wants to dumb us up because we should have learned this in school. And it's crazy that we haven't learned none of this, but they teach you about math and numbers and this and that, but you never saw a birth chart since you've been at school. It makes you think, is it society really here to uplift you or just to keep you in that circle, I missed the word, just keep you
It's one of those days.
Oh, it's always like that. But it's just they teach you things that you don't need, but things that they are fundamental for you to grow and evolve, they don't.
And I just feel like commenting on Initiated by Spirits, I just really do feel like when you read it, that's when you go want to dig deeper. The school can't
like
teach
you. Get a feeling.
Yeah, I feel like the school can't really teach you something that even if they taught you at that time, you wouldn't understand. That you older now and you in the, your spirituality. So therefore you want to know more. You want to know more about you. See, one thing about a birth chart, can't nobody teach you about you but you. So I mean, I just see it in that angle.
No, I understand what you're saying because I was actually reading that you can actually do your own birth chart. You can design it with everything. You can do it. But you're saying that school cannot teach you, but actually they can. Society chooses not to, because especially if you start with kids nowadays, right? Early in the school age, and you say, "Oh, I'm going to teach you guys how to breathe before a test so I can ease your mind and you're not so stressed," right? I think I understand what you're saying, but if we look in the bigger picture, society wants to keep us sleeping, wants to keep us like
they don't want us to know the
truth. Yes, because
exactly.
Going to school, I was talking to Matt today. I said, I don't understand how come you spend 4 or 5 years in college and 3 of those years you're not learning nothing.
And I guess I look at it a little bit different because I look at it when it's time you will learn.
Yeah.
You know,
Everything has a time, everything has a season. So I
yeah,
do
so
agree.
like some kids, if they in school and they is like awoke, it's because it was their time to be awoke. So I was always fascinated with the zodiac sign and read up on them because, but that because I love the zodiac sign. The zodiac signs to me tell me a lot about a person, a lot about a person. Now some of them it could be like false, and that's because they could be more in the on the crust, so they could have both personalities, or some people do have more of their moon
And
sign
their son, yep.
than their sun sign, so it's like that's why I was fascinated by the zodiac signs and everything. I can honestly sit there and say I really do feel like if they taught me in school, I wouldn't have took heed to it.
But if you notice, astrology and astronomy is connected to the tree of life. The tree of life has so many branches, and I would love to teach about the tree of life. It breaks down. When you break down the tree of life, it helps you, but sometimes it will make you go over your head because it's really deep.
Hmm.
So it's like the tree of life has something to do with astrology and astronomy. It has something to do with how we are connected to it, how there are seven heavens. The archangel is the closest to us because they tolerate humans. There's angels that cannot stand humans, and they the one is up there with God, and they don't want us to. They don't want to interact with us. There are so many angels. King Divine said there are more Christian based and they don't believe in zodiac astrology, etc. True, but they not that Christian that they took out the flag, the American Pledge of Allegiance. So they ain't that Christian. They just don't want to because they think it's witchcraft. They think everything is witchcraft. Everything has a label, but they not that Christian because they took out the Pledge of Allegiance. So they not that Christian base.
Any
Well,
more
let's
questions?
see. Any other questions about the astrology and astronomy? No. All right. The next one is psychic abilities.
Yes.
You started, baby girl.
Y'all want me to do it? Okay.
I'm a piggyback.
Okay, so psychic ability is anything that you can do, not being on a mundane kind of side. For example, we have all the clears, we have I'm gonna mess up all the words.
Okay. All clairs are psychic. Okay. Clairvoyant is psychic seeing. Claircognizant is psychic knowing. Clairaudient is psychic hearing. Clairsentient is psychic feeling. I can't pronounce the other one. Is psychic smelling,
Clairgustance.
psychic taste. All right. We also have psychometry, where you can pick up and read stuff in your hands. We are very psychic. I just learned today some people can perform psychic surgery on another person. So it's like 44 different psychic abilities that everybody don't talk about. Telekinesis is the psychic ability of your mind. Telepathy and telekinesis is a psychic ability of your mind. Telekinesis is where you can move elements. That's what we call element benders, fire benders, water benders, air benders, earth benders. You can move stuff with your mind, but you have to be so in tune with meditation. All 22 of your chakras. Yes, we have 22 chakras. Well, we got more, but from all the way to the top, all the way to the bottom, which is your Earth Star chakra, and your other one is it's above the galactic. And we also get ready to go into a galactic thing. So anybody that's a star seed, you're going to be affected in that area in May. That's another story. But you are very psychic. People think intuition is that. No, that's just a feeling. That does not make you psychic. That goes by your feeling.
One thing that I found interesting too, it's like it's not just it's like auto writing can be a psychic ability, astral traveling, astral projection can be one. This is one that has the name that I cannot pronounce. That you being in two places at once, um, able to translate languages like spiritual languages. That's a psychic ability. Is anything that you think, wow, I can do that, basically is a psychic ability. Mediumship, channeling, that's all psychic ability, you know? So
So
this,
when, yeah,
sorry.
sorry. Sorry. Go ahead.
There's so many gifts that we don't even have names for it, you know, because you can come in and say, oh, I just control fire, I just made it rain, I just control weather, and sometimes we don't have the name for them, but they are psychic ability. Just remember, you are unique, you are different, you are going to have gifts that others don't.
Exactly. So that's why when I say everybody's psychic, but everybody's not gifted. There's people that have the gift of gab. You be like, damn, you never shut up. Shut the fuck up. Some people are gifted. They have the gift to talk. Some people have the gift of manipulation, where they can manipulate a person to do whatever they want. That's what you get these con artists, these scammers. That is a gift. A gift of, like she said, auto writing, a gift of fashion. You can dress and you are a trendsetter. A gift to have people, you the life of a party. That's a gift that no one has. Okay? So it's a lot of it. And a lot of y'all have it. And y'all don't even know y'all have it because y'all haven't grown into it. Y'all also have to give birth to them. Easy E over there just chilling.
Do that resonate with anybody? What we are speaking? Yeah, it's like I'm in a definitely in a whole
Yeah.
nother world today.
Like there's portal keepers,
Mhm.
there's gatekeepers. You know, it's so much to this spirituality. It's not always about rituals. You know, it's not always about hurting people.
Mhm. And to here's the thing that I want to talk about the psychic ability because some psychic, some people, some spiritual people are just downright greedy. They want their gifts and yours too, and it's not kind of like, not to scare y'all, but it's like one of them things. They feel like you're not using it so they can take it and this and that. But so I do ask that, everybody just try it out. Just try your gifts out.
You'd be
And, and,
surprised.
and a lot of y'all is already have it, and you really think you're going crazy, but you're not. You're not
Yeah.
going
And
crazy.
another thing I really need to take, y'all got to start minding your own fucking business. Y'all don't want people meeting you. You have no right to read another person. Do unto others you want others to do. I'm tired of hearing people say, I don't realize I'm doing it. Yes, you do. It's rude to read other people. You don't want other people reading you. You can turn it off. You just nosy and don't want to because you're curious about whose spirits is with them. What's their power source? You have no right to overthrow someone's boundaries. It's called free will. Do unto others if you want others to do unto you. So if you feel like I'm tired of this person reading me, I'm being violated, then why are you reading another person? Mind the business that pay you. Because sometimes you want to read the wrong person and you're going to see something you don't, because some people's ancestors don't tolerate that. You're going to see something you don't, or their spiritual animal is going to bite you or attack you. You have no right to sit there and read another person against their free will. Just like You don't have no reason to pray for somebody without them giving you the permission. Some of y'all taking it too far, and I have to address that. I don't read nobody unless y'all give me permission, because I don't care. I tell spirits, I don't want to know. It's really that easy. Y'all making it hard.
King Divine asks, how did you try them out? When I said try them out, is to give it a chance. To give yourself a chance to like, for instance, if you got the psychic ability to hear, give yourself a chance to hear. Like, as far as, just sit and try it.
And those voices do sound like you.
Yeah,
I tell everybody, sorry, Missy. I tell everybody, how do you know a difference between a trickster spirit and a genuine spirit? You will walk up to a person and it's like you don't give a fuck, but something keeps pulling on you. So I never knew Missy, and I said, can I tell you something? She's like, yes. I said, you're going to be okay. You having it hard right now, but you're going to be okay. Whatever you're going through, God said, this is going to pass. You need to live life. Trouble don't always happen. I don't normally approach people. That is not normally me. They say Aries are a people person, but I think I'm the wrong Aries because I'm not a people person. But they would tell you to do something that would lift somebody up. It would make you do something that you normally don't do out of your character. A trickster spirit would tell to hurt you and to like, oh, I don't like her. She's wearing red, so I'm going to send some bad juju to her. Why would a good spirit tell you to do that? Because why you don't like her? Ask yourself, what is it that you don't like about her? Majority of the time, why? Because her shine vexes your spirit. It's because she's happy and you going through something. So you need to learn the difference between a trickster spirit and not. You need to ask why you don't like this person. You need to start asking questions, because the majority of the time you having a fucked up day and you mad because you having a fucked up day. So you want to fuck up their day too because you're not happy. And a lot of y'all do that, and it's wrong, because sometimes y'all don't like a person and y'all don't even really know why you don't like a person.
Do that resonate?
I want to piggyback from Divine Legacy. What she was trying to say is you need to grow and evolve on the gifts that you are blessed with. If you are blessed with and you're not doing the work, you're not putting the work, and you're asking, oh, but I want to see, but I want to hear, but I want to do this, but I want to do that. How you expect to grow and be that person that you're supposed to be, walking on your gifts. Be grateful for the little gifts that you have, and master it, learn it, and grow from it, so then they can bless you with the bigger ones. Don't be so greedy that you want every gift that someone else has. Because just because their gifts look so beautiful and shiny, you don't know what she has to go through or what he has to go through. Maybe that person that has the gift of hearing cannot sleep good at night. Maybe that person that has the gift of seeing doesn't like the dark. You guys have to be grateful for the little gifts that you have, so then they can bless you bigger ones.
I can vouch for the hearing because I have extremely psychic hearing. I always have to have some type of noise around me. Rain, thunderstorms calm me, because if not, I'm going to mentally lose it, because it's like I hear people call my name. I hear people like, I need you. People say, I heard you in my dream. You came to me in my dream. People pull on me all the time. So sometimes you think you want my gift, but sometimes my gift was made for me. And if someone took my gift, they can mentally go crazy because they was not built for that. The gifts that you have is built for you only. It was designed for you. So you do have the gift, but you have to grow in it. Some people has a stronger gift. Some people can feel anything, but they can hardly hear. You have to dominate that, and then this one will grow. And eventually you're going to have all the gifts. Shadow Nation said, what does it mean if you hear a voice, but it's not really a voice? It's like a thought or a feel, but you can't hear what you can hear what it says. Spirits will put a thought. Sometimes I'll be sitting here and all of a sudden I'll get a thought like, why are they showing me this? That is a thought like, you need to go take a bath. You need to do this. That's another way that they're talking to you. Or you feel like, why do I feel depressed? And all of a sudden you think of your mother. Something's going on with your mother. Something's going on with your child. That's another way that they talk to you. I hope that makes sense.
When for Cold Pink Frost, no, because she said if people see people color, is that a gift? And if so, even when someone don't want to see the color of others but do, is that still reading them? No, because here's the thing, you see auras and that is a gift, but one thing about it, everybody have auras. When mom said reading people, it's like getting personal, more deep personal with them.
For example,
what's going on with them, what they about and stuff like that. It's not about the aura, because you can walk down the street and see everybody auras.
What I mean by reading people, you somewhere and you say your mother said this, and I'm like, or your mother said this. I have a message from your deceased mother. That's invading my privacy. What if I had a bad relationship with my mother and I didn't want to hear? That's what I mean, stepping boundaries. That's what I mean. Sometimes, or you doing a reading, I'm giving a person a reading and I'm giving a reading to a reader and a reader's turning around reading me. That's not good. I didn't give you permission to read me. That is stepping boundaries. That's what I'm talking about. And I also know when a person is reading me, because I said, spirit, I can feel the tugging. I'm like, who is this? And their face will automatically appear. And I'm like, why is this person reading me? That's how you know.
But to ask, I'm gonna ask a question, Ma, to what you just said, because you said like if somebody come up to you and said that they have a message from your mother, okay, is that reading you, or is it because spirit's telling them that they need to tell you that?
It goes both ways. It can go both ways. So if I say, Missy, deceased, your Uncle Mickey Mouse came up, and you looking at me and don't know me for nothing. I said, your Uncle Michael said, what you're looking for is in the back of the trunk. And you're going to turn around like, what? What are you talking about? What if that person's not open to receive? You see what I'm saying? A different approach. I would say, excuse me, I know you don't know me, but do you know a Mickey Mouse? And you're like, yeah, I had a deceased uncle by a Mickey Mouse. I said, okay, I don't know if you believe in what I'm doing, but do I have permission to deliver the message to you? There's a different approach. I asked, do I have permission? I just didn't automatically just dump it on you. That's invading privacy. Does that make sense to you? Because sometimes a person is not ready to receive that. Maybe they're a Bible thumper and they might say, that's the devil. You a demon. You always ask. Okay. Just like Yeshua, when that lady touched him, he said, who touched me? He felt that power leave him. He also said, your faith will make you whole. He's telling them permission, your faith by you believing. He did that. So it's all about free will, but some people got to take it how they want it. But some people do it because they have that ability to do it. And I have met several people that done that. And I'm like, don't read me no more. You didn't ask. That's not cool. There's people that deliberately do it.
Absolutely.
So there
I
is a thin line.
I feel like as soon there's a lot of people that don't think that's invading your privacy. A lot of people think, oh, like you said, they cannot turn it off. Yes, you can. You just have to learn. Like everything, you have to learn how to do it. If you are with someone and you read that person, they will know, and you can just apologize if you don't know how to control it yet. Be honest. It's like I don't know why people cannot be honest anymore. It's like the more spiritual, like the more you walk in this path, where's the honesty at? How
Exactly.
come you cannot be honest with people anymore?
So if for instance I'm gonna use you initiate by spirit. So say like if I just walked into this gift where I can read people, and I read you and didn't mean to read you, wasn't trying to read you, but by the gift is new to me, you know. So you saying I should disclose that?
To me, absolutely, because if like we know each other, right, and you come in and I know you just going through this, you would say, I will feel that you read me, but I'm going to wait until you come to me and say it. I apologize that I read you. I'm still learning about my gifts. That's what people have to learn, to just speak and apologize when they are wrong, because you're still learning. So I shouldn't be faulting you because you're learning. You're at the beginning. And you had the courage, the strength to come in and just tell me. So that shows your character. That shows who you are.
It's really easy because, sorry, Coco. One day, me and Coco was sitting in a restaurant, and normally my nose, I sneeze or my nose start itching. That's how I know spirits is messing with me. And the lady was right next to me, and I kept seeing her dead mother. And I kept shaking. And Coco said, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "Nothing." And I kept saying to myself, "No, no, no. You can turn it off." When me and Initiated by Spirits was in the airport, I was seeing people dying. We saw this man committing suicide. We kept saying, "No, no, no." If I wanted to be an asshole, I could have came up and told him, "Man, I just read you like a book. It's okay that you gay. Go ahead and tell it. Don't take your life. Just be open about it. Your parents will understand." I could have been bold and told him that. He probably would have cussed me the fuck out. But I chose not to. There's a time and a place for everything. Some people are just cocky and they think it's fun. And they think it's okay until the rabbit has the gun. And then they be like, "Oh, that's wrong." And I'm like, "Motherfucker, didn't you just do that to the next person?" That's what I'm saying. If you're going to give it, make sure you strong enough to get it done back to you. That's what I'm talking about.
Can y'all check
That's what
the
I'm
comment?
talking about. You can turn it off. Because I be saying, "Nope, not today. Nope, not today." I hold back a lot because I'm like, that's none of my business. I don't want to. Get somebody else to do it, spirit.
King Divine says so. It's about the approach. I definitely get that. Some folks need the teaching on not to do that. When I first started out in the church, prophecy, I don't chew that word all up. I was wild until I learned wisdom. He also said if you pick up someone is reading you, when you have the discernment that that's a baby or evil person that read you, because some folks be ready to kill you. LOL.
No, you don't know if a person is a baby or not. That's not how energy works. You just know someone tugged on you and you felt your essence leave. You can feel it. So no, spirit don't go say that's a baby. Spirit is saying you need to cloak yourself. You just got violated. And then you look at the person, they be like, "What? You know what you did." So no, you don't know if it's a baby or not.
And
That no.
I wanted to say too, just because you know someone that does it and get away with it, that does not mean that you have to do the same. Because if someone jumps out of a bridge, you're not gonna jump too. So just because you're seeing someone else doing it and think it's fun, Don't go and do it yourself.
All I know is every cause you put out there is effect. Every time someone violates somebody, baby, it's going to come back and you're going to get violated too. And you're not going to like it. Like I said, it ain't fun when the rabbit has the gun. And I notice a lot of people do that in the spiritual, in the community, especially when I go live. I'm like, there's somebody trying to read me. Why are you so obsessed with me? Why do you want to know what spirits is around me? That's what I'm talking about. Some people are just nosy and they are obsessed with it. That's why I teach my students and my goddaughters to cloak themselves. There's a way that you can shield it where can't nobody get no type of information from you. If they do, it's something that already happened like 50 years ago or something. But if people don't understand, like, oh, I didn't know, stop making excuses. There's people that do know. Okay? It is. Your mother and father taught y'all to mind your business. What goes on in your house stays in your house. It's the same way. It doesn't matter what spirits they work through. It's none of y'all business. And people in the spiritual community have that bad. They feel like because they gifted, they can do it until it's done to them. And everybody's not going to agree with me. And that's okay.
Queen Najor 777. I hope I said that right. Najwa. Look, I'm I'm sounding out and stuff. She said, it's the hold on. She said, is that the same goes when people read celebrities?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, say you are kin to Big Bird, and Big Bird's a celebrity, and Big Bird died. All of a sudden you on social media and someone saying Big Bird did this, Big Bird did that. You would not like that because Big Bird's not here to defend itself. And plus you wouldn't like that because that's your relative. It's the same way. You need to get permission.
Maui said, my chest hurt when that happened.
That's because they pulling on you. You feeling it. You feeling your essence. You feeling them taking your energy. You feeling you getting violated because they went against your free will. Some people get a headache. Some people get a backache. Some people get tired all of a sudden. You know. They entered into your space because they so curious about you. They want to know why are you so gifted? Who gave you this gift? What? It's none of your freaking business. If you got a problem with my gifts, then ask Yahweh. That's who you check, boo. But a lot of people don't want to do that.
Angel asking, so the covering of your head is for what reason? Can you elaborate on this a little for me, please? Because I have been having to be a very careful who I am around now.
This protects your crown. This is your connection to the divine. This protects you. Always. This protects your energy coming out. This protects you from any attachments because spirits will attach to your hair.
Can I add something, ma'am?
Sure.
You cannot just grab a wrap like a headscarf and just put it on. You gotta remember, you gotta also smoke it, cleanse it, talk over it, and do that. And you also have to be on the custom to actually do that to your own hair, and also do your ori, right? What do a refresher on the every time I go blank, I swear. and feed your ori too. So don't just grab a cloth and just put on your head. Wash your herbs, cleanse it, smoke it, speak over it. Speak over it. And do the same for your ori. And speak over your ori, which is your head, your crown. This is you. Without this, which also ties down to mentalism, this is you. Speak life into it. speak life into your head. As you put in that scarf, speak to it.
And I'm learning, I've learned that, even like if you go to the hospital or anything, you need to be covered, because you got to think about a hospital is full of death. So if you go in there and you shining, then it could be spirits to be like, ooh, like a candy cane or something.
Ooh, a body.
Yeah, so that definitely be careful when you going to that funeral homes and cemeteries. Your head need to be protected at all costs.
Chattaboo Nation said, almost every day I wake up with scratches all over my body. What does that mean? You're fighting. You're fighting. You're fighting demons. You're fighting incubus, succubus. You are, when you astral travel, you don't properly close your portals, so they come back with you. You are fighting. That's what it is. You're fighting with an evil presence. Anybody want to piggyback off that?
No. They keep bringing out mugwort. I don't know who is it for, but they need to start learning about mugwort,
Who's
and drinking it and also using it as an incense.
Angel, Shiva Shakti.
Shiva Shakti?
She said, yes, I get headaches, backaches, and drain energy. Yes, and certain people I just cannot be around. I just don't feel well. And Angel also said, okay, thank you so much. Yes, I always will. To understand, I'm Native American, so I just want myself very protective. Yes, you definitely want yourself protected at all costs. At all costs.
I
When you
remember.
start feeling agitated, when you're around somebody, like you've been on something, or you start looking around, or you start yawning, or you start hurting, that person is draining you. That is an energy vampire. That's how, because your body's telling you that.
Mm-mm. Mallory said, can you wear a necklace to protect ourselves from people trying to tap into our energy, from random people trying to read us? And do you sell them? Sell.
Hematite, tourmaline, oh, I was going to say Ogun. Dang.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, Ogun's talking to me.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, I just forgot. Yes, tiger's eye is very good as a protective. Tourmaline, hematite. What's that one that start with an O, people?
Opalite?
I don't know. Um,
Opal?
Cellulite. This is a
Okay.
cellulite. Cellulite heals you. When I feel like I'm being drained, I'll start at the back of my neck and I'll go all the way around to my crown and I will go all the way down. And this will remove any negativity from you. This is cellulite. It cannot get wet and you cannot burn it. This also charges your crystals. It is charging healing stone. They have it in bowls, they have it in wands, but dang, it starts with an O.
A lot of people saying I can't pronounce the word.
Obsidian.
Obsidian, thank you. Obsidian, thank you.
Mm-mm.
In the old ways, when they didn't have crystals, you can also use herbs. Put it on your pocket. For females, they used to put it under their garment. So you can use, if you don't have the finances to invest in the crystals, you can start doing that with herbs. You speak it to what you want it to do, put it inside your pocket, your shirt, your jacket, inside your car, your school bag, whatever.
Yes, I'm sorry. Shug Knight. Thank you, Queen. Shug Knight. Yes. Thank you. Shug Knight is a very powerful one too.
And y'all don't have to wear it. Y'all can just, if y'all got a crystal store, go and get the crystal, cleanse it, and y'all can have it on your pocket or, pocketbook and stuff like that. For the women, y'all can have it on your chest. Cause I used to wear mine on my in my chest and
You
stuff. But
can
I
bury it
also
in the
had
earth. You can sit it out on a full moon or new moon.
Yeah.
Okay, you can put it in a bowl of salt. Some crystals cannot be wet. You can breathe on it. Your breath is prana. Your breath is very powerful. I have chumpy stones because I am a shaman. I have chumping stones. So my amethyst chumpy stones, I bring them to life. I put Florida water on it. I say a prayer over it. I breathe. And then sometimes spirits would tell me to bury it. Okay. If it's like in the wintertime, you can get potting soil. It's still from the earth. You can put it in salt. You can use a cellulite bowl. You have to charge it. When a crystal breaks or you can't find your crystal, that means it served its purpose. Don't go back and get another one. Ask your spirits what is next for you. Crystals are alive. When you get in there, it'll get heated up, it'll vibrate, or you'll just be called to it. That's how you know which one is for you.
Yes.
Somebody had asked a question. She said, Gideon Guntu said, what does it mean when you fall in a hole full of poop and poop mud? Anybody want to answer that?
I don't have an answer for that one. I would have to sit. I don't know everything. That one threw me. I'm a test tube baby. I'm a test tube baby on that one. Like, dang, my mind went blank. I'm up there asking spirits.
And I don't know why. I just feel like to be careful of who's around you. Because sometimes, you know how they said birds of a feather flock together. You know, sometimes if you around negative and shit ass people, you know, you might end up you catch yourself being negative like them. So to me, I'm picking up like a warning sign. I don't know, but that's what I'm getting.
I just heard that you also running from yourself. You haven't done shadow work, and you have a snake in your circle. That's what I just heard. It took a minute, but they answered.
Mm-mm. And Angel said, and why am I seeing so much karma with others, and they think I know it all? And yes, I have wisdom, but I just don't like feeling sick.
It's because they are negative, baby. On hell, they are negative. And by you being Native American and you are a healer attracts broken people and people that's just fucked up. It's just something that we do. You're going to have to learn to release that because that is not of you. So anytime you start feeling that way, you need to drink some lime. Get you a lime and some water and drink that, and that's going to take care of your nauseation. Not being nauseated. Damn it, Mercury in retrograde. I'm blaming on Mercury, not the alcohol. Full moon this Friday. Yes, 5-5 is a very powerful portal, people. 5-5 means change. 5 and 5 means 10, which means a lot of endings. So by it also being Pluto in Aquarius, which is retrograde, a lot of things is going to change. Imagine you cooking and all the vegetables and meat come up to the surface. So you're going to be facing a lot of stuff. She said singing bowls can charge your crystals too.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
Just about everybody on here is a healer. Healers have it hard, man. It's hard out here for a pimp. It's hard out here, pimp down. Because I'll be telling my goddaughters, pimp down. I need y'all to send me some energy. Because it's hard out here.
Any more questions or anything y'all would like for us to ask?
I don't know why since we started the live, my knees are hurting me.
I thought it was me. My knees are hurting me.
God. I'm like an old lady going like
I know. That's why I was rocking like Ray Charles. Because my legs was like freaking hurting.
And with me, it's not my knees, it's my shoulder.
Dang,
shoulder
man.
is taking me.
I just
Oh,
have to say, whoever's going through, baby, I understand. Y'all should have attended my meditation class today because it was very powerful today.
yes. Yes, it was.
Yeah, everybody, when they see you shining bright, they want your bright light and they want to drain you. Just imagine you a lighthouse and all these ships coming in from the dark and they only see you. That's why you a light bringer knows that's not their energy. So a light bringer would transmute that energy. An empath is like a sponge. You think that's is yours. That's why I tell people ask question. What's up with you? Why are you feeling this today? This ain't you. You ain't never felt this way. If you don't get an answer, you got to send it back to the sender. You got to send it back.
I don't know, Angel. I don't know why I'm picking up a wolf for you. I don't know why.
Who's going to do the collective reading? I did it last time.
Helena. This is that spirits. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm thinking. Look, I'm thinking it's just us.
since you have the red thing, you should do today.
Because
Oh my goodness.
Okay, we'll put it. Well, how about we all pull a card? I gotta go get mine.
All right. This is for the collective. This is for anybody on here. If the shoes don't fit, baby, then go to Walmart's and get one that will fit you. All right, let's see what messages. What messages do you have for them, Spirit? Talk to me. Talk to me, Spirit. A lot of endings, baby. This is what I'm talking about. A lot of y'all going through. Y'all, a lot of things are ending. That pot is being stirred, and it's going to trigger a lot of y'all, but y'all going to have to face it. No more running. This is your year to shine. Spirit is saying y'all are so full of love, but Spirit is saying you need to start giving that love to you because y'all seem to forget about yourself. Y'all going to have to celebrate life, celebrate you. Remember, your ancestors, when they was going through what they was going through, they asked for a savior to finish what they couldn't, and your ancestors chose y'all. Y'all are going through it, but y'all going to overcome. Y'all are going to be walking away from a lot of BS. A lot of relationships is going to be ending. A lot of jobs are going to be ending. But so y'all can start your new beginnings because that contract has ended. A cycle has ended. And once you do that, you're going to get your cornucopia, your happy endings. So this time, during the death and rebirth, a lot of shit is being stirred, but y'all are stronger. Remember, he saw the best in y'all when everybody else didn't. Y'all got this.
And it's funny to piggyback off of Mom. I'm picking up. I wanted to let everybody know on here that they are beautiful.
You're beautiful.
That you're beautiful. You're doing what you need to do. You know, some the rain don't last always. You know, like Mama always said, the flowers don't chase the bees. The bees come to the flower. You know. So you know, I'm definitely picking up. You know, for some of y'all need to y'all need to sit still and let the bees come to you.
And listen, because there's a message in the storm. It's a message in the storm. He's giving you your own secret word.
Yeah.
You need to listen.
It's definitely a reason y'all going through what y'all going through, but it's also inspirational to go further. If that makes sense to anybody. But that's what I'm picking up.
I'm gonna piggyback off you. It's time to take your leap of faith. Don't People are gonna gossip about you. Either you're doing good or you're doing bad. This is where you're gonna know your true strength by walking your truth. I don't know who's questioning if becoming a parent at that time was the right choice. that choice was already done. There's no point of crying of something that already happened. If it happened, it was because you chose it and you had the ability to go through it and win. So life is not perfect. Don't ever think that this spirituality, the more truth you know, that is gonna get perfect. No. They're gonna give you tools to make it easier for you. Sorry, the whole house is going. But there's a celebration coming, like my saying. I see someone celebrating. But before that happens, you're gonna learn to celebrate you with your spirits.
You're
So
choosing
then
to live.
so then people can celebrate you.
Um, and to pick it, I'm sorry, in the shade. I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
No, girl, you're fine. Whoever this is, don't. There was a time that you have actually gave up, and that weighs heavy on your heart. But you were strong enough not to give up. So whatever happened, just let it go. Because you're here today and you choose to breathe again, you choose to woke up again. And the fight you'll always have to fight. As long as you don't give up, you're winning.
And some
Uh,
of y'all want to give up on life, but honestly, no, y'all don't. It's something inside of you that wants to die. I always say this metaphor. You can tell when a person who wants to die, send them in the ocean, and you will see that they will fight to live. That shows you that they don't want to die. It's something inside that wants to die. You have to learn to choose you. You got to learn to choose life. You came back. Everything that you going through, baby, your enemies can't go through it. They couldn't even stand the rain, the pain. You chose this because you are a conqueror. You are that phoenix rising. You are that phenomenal woman. You are that phenomenal man. You forgot who you were, and we are here to remind you of who you are. You are not your past. You are not your pain. And I know it's easier said than done, but each one of y'all have a fucking testimony that is a phenomenal testimony that can save someone's life.
and to before we go, I just want to let everybody know. Look at this analogy when God had to create a new world. It rains for 40 days and 40 nights. Everybody was on that boat, and they couldn't really see nothing but water. And you thinking it's the end. Like, would it ever give up? And then there go land. So with that being said, just think about it like that. It don't last always. It
No,
never
it
does.
doesn't.
It don't last always. So with that being said,
Is there any more questions, comments, anything we can help you with?
Yes, you are blessed and you are grateful. Every morning you wake up and can move around. You are blessed
you're blessed.
because there's some people laying there and the doctor saying you will never walk again. There's people right now saying your mom's gone. So anytime God gives you brand new mercy and grace and you wake up, you breathing, you are achieving, baby. That's one major thing you should always be grateful for. If you're not grateful for anything else, be grateful for life because he chose to let you live again.
Let alone he chose to let you come back after hundreds of years.
Oh, I'm not coming back next time. I'm staying up there.
But you know what? I would like for everybody to listen to Tina Marie song Deja Vu. Listen to it. That's a deep, powerful song, spiritual song. And I'm not sure if she wrote it or not, but whoever wrote it was very spiritual and they was awoke. because the way she describes certain things, you can't describe it unless you woke. I can say it like that. So it's Tina Marie song, and it's called Deja Vu. Y'all need to check that song out.
Cold Pink Frost said, I had a question. Is it possible to pick up things from documentaries? Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. You can get attachments from watching those demon movies. You can get attachment because it will come through your television because it's a portal. So whoever made that movie had attachments, and the attachments made them do that movie. So yes, you can, from any documentaries, from any scary movies. Yes, you can get attachments. How do you get attachments? It's a movie. If you've never seen it, you need to see it. It's with my ex-husband, Denzel Washington. I divorced him. But he was in this movie called Blue Angel. And it was this demon that was after him. And a demon would walk up to a person and say, if I jumped on Divine Legacy, the demon would get on her. And then Divine Legacy would bump into Initiated by Spirits, and that demon would get on her. That's how demons jump, and they will attach to you.
And
so,
see,
yes.
I know. I didn't know it was called Blue, what you call it, but I know exactly what movie you're talking about. I know exactly what movie you talk about because at the end it got on the deal. I know what movie she talking about because I'm a Denzel fan too.
Girl,
I divorced him for you. With his bow-legged self. I'm like,
what you call him? Oh, Jazz says she got a quick question. Can you touch on the bubbles in the water glass on your ancestor altar?
Yes, ma'am. Bubbles mean spiritual activity that they accepted. But if you don't get bubbles, it's okay. If the water stays clear, they still accepted it. And if it start receding, they still accept it. Only time you get worried is it's mucky, nasty, cloudy, undrinkable. Then that means they mad at you. You're not paying them no attention. You did something wrong. But when you see bubbles, that is spiritual activity. Anybody want to piggyback off of that?
Yes, Queen Naja. That's the name of the movie, Fallen.
Okay, I said Blue Angel.
No, you're right. At the beginning, especially when you're walking at the beginning, you be like looking at that water. But don't get discouraged, like Ma said. Even when you don't see no bubbles, they still you can see the water like decreasing little by little, and you will know. Sometimes you'll even see prints on your glass. Make sure it's a glass too.
Shadabu Nation said, how do I stop someone from attacking my finance? I feel like someone's trying to make me lose everything.
Protection, baby. You gotta hold on, let me ask. You need to do your protection over an 8-point store. That was for you, not for everybody. Everybody's not connected to the 8-point star. So don't run out and try to get an 8-point star. That was for Shadabu Nation because I asked for her. And then you need to have that talk with your spirits and tell them what the fuck is going on. Y'all going to have to learn to communicate. They waiting on y'all. Cold Pink Frost said, I was watching something about a girl who was missing and I kept crying. It was based on something true that went, baby girl, you empath, baby. You're going to feel that stuff. You knew that she was dead. You know, you're spiritual, but you're in denial and it's okay. But it's going to come a time where you're not going to be able to fight that. But you're very sensitive. Any more questions? We're going to get off here at 8:30. We started late because I'm teaching a meditation class. So, any more questions? We're going to end at 8:30. Y'all pick the topics. Sunday, we're going to have a little game for y'all. We're going to have something like a little something, truth or dare. You know what I'm saying? We ain't telling you to go out and do it, but would you do it? We're trying to bring it up. We're trying to switch it up a little bit.
Bring your tea, bring your
I
wine
thought you
or your
said something
tequila.
else. I was like, what?
But bring just it's it's a time that you're gonna forget your troubles and just laugh and and live and be present. So if you're a wine girl or man, bring your wine. If you're a tequila kind of person or Don Julio kind of person, bring it that too.
Your
Me and
Crown
my
Royal. Look at
so,
Easy E over there.
What?
what you bringing Sunday?
How do you
The
know when
drink?
you're a spiritual animal?
I'm bringing some ganja.
Ganja. Ooh,
Yeah.
you gotta bring that. Ooh, that sticky icky.
No, I'm just joking.
Um,
I'm just joking.
You find your spiritual animal through divination, like one of us can tell you what your spiritual animal is, or you can trust yourself and call them forward in meditation. You call them forward and they will come. But anybody that does divination, either one of us, Divine Legacy, initiated by spirits, I'm on vacation. No, I'm just kidding. Either one of us can tell you who your spiritual animal is. I have done a reading for 2 people this past weekend. They were a success. Now I am trying to figure out how to put myself out there. Any suggestion? My question for you, first of all, did you release them from you, goddess? When you did those readings, did you release those people from you? That's my question for you. My second question for you, to answer your question, you got to put yourself out there. But my question for you is, did you release those people that you was reading? That's very important.
Can't nobody advertise you but you, like you want to be advertised. So I just want to say that. At the end of the day, can't nobody advertise for you. So if you want to go out there more, baby, advertise it. It's plenty of platforms.
Good
Advertise
job,
it.
goddess. Good job. I'm sorry. Thank you for releasing them. It's very important that y'all release the people that y'all read. You no longer want no attachment to them, because whatever they going through picking up, you're still open to them and their spirits.
Jazz said, I feel like my 3-year-old is seeing things. It's likely she's so fearful to go in her room or sleep in there. I wish I could communicate better, but she has speech delay. Jazz, for some reason, I want to tell you to cleanse her room.
Yes.
I really do want to for you cleanse her room, because it could be, not all spirits are good spirits. So do a cleanse in that room.
Mary Jane. Ooh, I'm in love with Mary
I don't know
Jane.
if you guys noticed too with that question. A lot of younger kids are stepping up into their gifts more and sooner too, because someone just touched me. Oh my God, someone just touched
Touched
me.
by an angel.
Oh my God, I'm like, my neck, my butt.
My neck, my back, let my booty pop back.
Just touched me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but a lot of kids are stepping into their gifts a lot sooner than like more than before. So it is frightening a little bit, because you as a parent, you're still learning about your own gifts, let alone help your child and teach and protect and do all that. So it is understandable, but like Divine Legacy says, everything begins at the beginning. Learn the basics: cleansing, showers,
Healing.
protection. Those are the things that we learn at the beginning.
Whatever was touching you now is over here.
It touched me.
To answer, King Divine said, "What if you don't want to do spiritual work for others, but do it through a nonprofit helping the community? Will spirits be mad with you?" No, because you're helping. You're still doing what they put you down to do. You're still helping people. no matter how you look at it, you still helping people and you still helping them spiritually.
You're
Yeah. A lot of people think money is the greatest thing, but the greatest gift of all is love. Is being your I. It's love.
that
It's
song
having
by
that faith.
Kurt Franklin. Love, la 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 la.
And
La,
to
la, 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 la.
quote Pink Frost also said, is it normal for things to just come to you outside of meditation? Like I
Yes,
know my animal is a cat without having to call it to me. I feel my ancestry without meditation. More things happen when I don't meditate.
yes, they will come to you in meditation and out of meditation.
But you have to meditate. The reason we push meditation is to be strong, because you will have bad spirits that try to come. So that's why we push to meditate, is to for you to have a mental strongness, because yeah, everything can come to you without meditating. But like mama said, like you have the genes that want you to do harm, or telling you to do this and that, and it's not right, but you push you. It's like you want to do it, but it's not right. That's why you need to meditate, so you can be mentally strong and be like, get the fuck on, bye. And
Absolutely.
I hate to say it like this, because I don't know why when I said bye, all I could think about was bye, bitch.
Oh,
That's all I could think about. I'm gonna be honest. I'm just saying.
Oh, I'm like that too. I'll cuss it. I'll be like cussing out.
Goddess. I was going to say Goddess Peacock. Man, I'm sorry. Yeah, when you get woken up because you didn't release, that's your guardian telling you you need to release that person, because your guardian is protecting you, because sometimes that person can have negative evil entities around getting ready to attack you. So your guardian and whoever else is around you is telling you release that person. So that is a protection. Yeah, a lot of y'all are having gifted test tube babies. No, I'm just kidding. A lot of y'all babies are gifted, especially COVID, because especially those that did get the jab and y'all getting pregnant, they coming out really gifted.
Uh-uh.
Yes, Goddess, your child is gifted. Pretty girl, your children is gifted too. No, not every empath is a seer. No, everyone does not have that gift. No, you could be clairvoyant. Clairvoyant don't even mean you a seer. You can be clairvoyant. You can get premonitions, and you can get visions, but not all empaths or seers. No, ma'am. Well, your birthday, Gemini 6/6, you better do something special, because that's a powerful portal.
Mm-mm. Uh-uh. Y'all got us for 12 more minutes. Yeah, y'all better talk.
It's okay if you gotta go, baby girl.
Mm-mm. Oh, I'm good. I think I'm good. Mm.
But yeah. So Sunday we're gonna spice it up. We're gonna switch it up because we don't want to bore y'all. So we always different. Once again, thank you for the topic. So people did wanted to talk about. So if you want to talk about other stuff, it doesn't have to be spiritual. It can be relationships device. I give my best. You know what I'm saying? It can be. Y'all can teach me how to fry chicken.
Hold on. I'm laughing. I'm laughing because Mama said relationship device. All I can sit there.
I mean, advice. Leave me alone.
All I can think about was, oh, y'all trying to bring toys into the mix.
Let me tell y'all something. She broke down the roles for me. I was like, she broke down everything about the roles. I was like, damn, I'm a test tube baby.
And
like,
you know what? And that's another thing. To sit there and talk about, because a lot of people don't how can I put it?
Don't know their own body. Don't know what they like, what they don't like. Don't know what pleasure is. Sometimes they mistaken
She got a
pleasure
rose
thing.
too. She
Look,
said that rose is something serious.
man, let me
Man,
tell y'all. Look, we can talk over that. We can have a whole goddamn episode about the rose. That's my best goddamn friend.
I
Yo,
feel like I might have to give me one because
I'm
I'm
gonna
feeling
be honest. I ain't gonna lie. Messing around with the rose, goddamn it, and shit. Who needs? Hey, I'm just saying.
So Sunday, take your kids out of the room.
Take
It's
the
gonna be
kids
one
out
of
the room.
them. If you
Cataboo Nation said, really thankful and appreciate it, y'all, for the podcast. Really learning a lot. That's why we
shoot.
here. That's why we
That
here.
ain't too much information, King Divine. I was like, when she was breaking down the roads, I was like, damn. I was like,
Yo,
I gotta give me
see,
one
let
of those.
me break something down to the men's on here. Because they sitting there thinking that they can't sexually themselves, all they can do is, with the hand thing. Let me tell y'all get a device and y'all put that joint up underneath y'all. I'm just saying that shit. It'll be like a
Door
rose for
knockers.
y'all.
They put it
It'll
on
be
the
like
door knockers.
it'll be like a rose for y'all. Y'all gonna have a sensation. Y'all ain't gonna see. That's why I'm saying some of y'all don't know how to please yourself. And that's why y'all getting in badass relationship, because y'all looking for somebody to please that body when you don't even know how to please your body. I'm just saying.
absolutely.
You know
Some
what
of
I'm
y'all
saying?
men
So like
like to please.
I tell a man in a minute, yeah, go ahead and get you a goddamn vibrator and shit. And when you in that mood, I guarantee you, if you put that motherfucker up underneath that joint,
Medea got a prostate. Ask
I'm gonna be
Medea.
like, oh.
No, but I think it's because a lot of us didn't have that conversation. A lot of us didn't. Most people learn everything by themselves, and when you get into a relationship or by yourself, is about exploring. So it's not time to be all shy and stuff. So, but that we can talk.
He said if you bring that rose on the podcast, he gonna faint. Where the powder at?
Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me, because I would.
Divine Legacy is gonna come Sunday with her rose like this.
They even have crystal dildos. Crystal dildos that
Yes.
can help you heal. So they do have crystal
I've
dildos.
seen it.
So it's all about healing, baby.
Hey, it's that. And then sometimes, like some of us is in relationship, and then we have sexual intercourse with our partner, but we still not satisfied. Sometimes, and sometimes it's because they doing it because it could be like you could be doing it because another person want it. You know what I'm saying? But you not getting no satisfaction, or when you get started and they don't came, and you sitting there like, really? God
We
damn.
got a test tube, baby. They said they thought we was talking about a real rose. We got a test tube, baby.
But when you said that they had a crystal one, I don't know who whispered this, but they said that healing comes from within. So
they have a pink one. They have an obsidian one. Mm-hmm. They have an amethyst one. They do have a crystal dildo.
Yeah, they do.
You got to talk to your mate. Like, I don't like it fast. I like it nice and slow. I like to be choked, but I'm not your hoe. You got to talk to them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I like it from the back, face down, ass up. That's the way
we like to. Hey! Okay.
I'm just saying you got to talk. You just can't expect them to read your mind. And especially if you went through trauma and that offends you, then you have to be open, say, I went through something. I wish you wouldn't do that way. Yeah. You have to open up. Relationships take communication.
I have to go.
All right.
We get ready to get over here. We will see you Sunday, 5:30, 6:30.
Mm.
Peace.
Peace. Y'all have a blessed one.
Bye.